actors can really cope fine with not getting a part, I think. But I think that they struggle quite a lot with not getting an audition, not getting an opportunity, and I think for that reason, the audition can, there's an awful lot of pressure, at that point. And so I think there's any number of reasons why you don't get a job. And I think it's very easy to kind of understand. Sometimes you may not be physically right, or sometimes they need to have a famous name a lot of the time. And then sometimes it just automatically goes really well when you're not particularly prepared. I sometimes don't prepare, actually, for auditions, because that seems to work for me, because then you can sort of see what happens in the room. And I think sometimes to be overly prepared and going in, I think what people want to see, chiefly in an audition situation, is how well you're going to work together. You don't necessarily have to go, this is the performance that I'm going to give on the day, word by word and action by action. I think they want to just see, oh yeah, this is a nice sort of chemistry. People assume that directors are these very formidable, powerful people, which they can be, but they're also artists too. So they go through, they've got pressure on themselves. So they want to find somebody to play the part. So they're on your side really more than, even though some of them can be very uncommunicative. I did a film when I was still in school. I was in a sort of I was in a sort of youth theatre of sorts, not a very formal one, but I went to drama classes, and this film company were looking for a young actor, 16 or 17-year-old, and so I was very lucky early on. But having said that, then I decided to go and try and get a degree in drama, which was very academic and didn't really work out for me, and I didn't last long at that. So I've never trained and never had that sort of experience. I suppose the thing that I'm grateful that I don't have is I don't feel competitive really with other actors, and it's a very, very dangerous road to go down, particularly in an audition, when you're outside an audition and there's lots of nervous people going, learning their lines, and all that stuff, and you think this is, but if the job is for you, you will get it, and if it's not, you won't, and it's not got anything to do with anybody else. There's if you're not in competition with everybody else, and you should be generous to the people as much as you can, because that's the best thing about being an actor, I think, is the camaraderie and all that stuff about playing a part. You've got to be in it together. Another really dangerous thing that's in the media, that your story is always told backwards. They say, you came to London and you did a play at the Royal Court, and then I did a TV series, and from there you went and did something else. And they never forget to say that there was a 3-month period in between where I didn't work at all. Nobody wanted to ask me to audition for anything. And you think, will I go back to Ireland? Will I, do I become a waiter? And so for every single actor without fail, there's a time where you think, I don't know where this is going to go. But the way we read things in the press about actors, you think, oh, they did that and that led to that. And that of course is true, but that takes time. And some people's time comes at different stages of their career and of their life.